Hello, everyone. It's me again. So, tonight it's a special edition for Cyber Monday. And this is what we're going to make, but I'm going to do it in a different tone. So, it's the Joy banner. I think it's very, very lovely. And it would be awesome to make for gifts. And it's kind of quick and easy. And it's a very a lovely piece. So I get two plays, so that's why I go this way. I got Facebook, and then I get YouTube. So share away, leave me a comment that you share, and I will draw the winner. So I get that two plays, so Facebook and YouTube. I will announce the winner Thursday on my blog. So make sure you check my blog. Tonight, I'm going to share all the winner of my marathon, my Black Friday. And also, it's going to be listed on my blog tomorrow, but I want to make sure that I announce it. It's all on my desk here. I'm going to announce it. And the winner for tonight, one going to win this one, and one going to win the one that I'm going to make. So this is going to get to one of you. And rolling here, rolling. On my blog from Black Friday, you still can enter for the Christmas, Father Christmas, and it's all the supplies to make 30 cards. So that's going to be announced also Thursday. So Thursday on my blog, you're going to find the winner of my giveaway for this week. That's the card for that you would get with the PDF file and the stamp set. That you still have a chance. You can leave a comment on that day, on the Black Friday day. So that would be on my blog of Friday. Or that you get one entry per name. Also, all week long, anytime that you place an order, you get 5 entry. So I think we're ready to roll. I see all those share. Thank you so much for sharing. I so appreciate you. So I'm going to flip you down. And before we start, I'm going to announce the winner of the marathon. And that your prize needs to be claimed before Friday. So you're going to hear it tonight if you're here. If not, I got it on my blog. And somebody said, why we have to claim before a certain day? It's because I give a lot of giveaways during my live event. And so if I would stash it all over and wait and in a few months pass and then they claim, I would be lost. So that's why I put a date that when it have to be cash out. So, redeemed. So the minute you see it, send me a memo. You can message me on Facebook, or you can email me. The email, it's right on my blog. You don't even have to type the email. You just click where it says click, and it's going to send me a message with your mailing address. So are you ready? Let me flip you down, and around we go. So now I have to go up and down. Okay. So the first winner, that was from the whatever card it was, the rainbow card. So from YouTube, it's Janita Drexel, I think I say her name correctly, not sure. So you are one of the winners. So congratulations. And from Facebook, it's Joel. I'm not sure if I say your name right. Esterling. So please email me or message me your mailing address. You both won the Engwood Care. Let me move that around. Now from the one that was, the No Fuss bag and the little box for chocolate. This one, it's Linda Carver from Facebook. You are the winner of the lovely paper pumpkin Christmas gift. And then from YouTube, it's Louis Bilodeau from YouTube. So again, you all need to send me your mailing address. Now the next, oops, don't fall down. Stay, baby, stay. The next winner, it's from the tag. So you guys got the tag kit. Carol Grove on YouTube, and then Ruthie Martini. I think that's right. You both are the winner. So right now I get Carol, Ruthie, Linda Carter, Lois, and the other two is Jewel. Jewel, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Esterling, I think I can say that, and Drexel. So hope that you all are live tonight and see this. Congratulations, congratulations. And thank you all for joining me on that crazy marathon day. It was a lot of fun on my part. Now, I updated my Christmas wish list. Um, if some of you have been with me for many years, you know every year I share the Christmas wish list. It said, Dear Santa, stamping is something I just love to do. So I'm making a list for you. Pick one, two, maybe three supplies and rubber stamp for me. Clothes are nice and toys are too, but is going to the mall something you want to do? Save your time. Frenchie will do it for you. Just order by December 15th. I've been extra special and nice this year, so I really like some stamping gear. Just call Frenchie to order from my list. I really hope you are getting this gist. When the goodie arrives for me, just slide the box under the tree. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay at home. Just contact Frenchie by email or phone. Avoid all traffic and overpass ramp. Just sit back, relax, and order my stamps. And then sign your name. So fill that out, give that to your loved one, and then they know what to buy you. Some of you would like to have a gift card. I put also a gift certificate are available. So they have to call me or email me to get the gift certificate. And again, gift certificate to be there to mail, so I can mail the gift certificate. It have to be done by December 15. If not, they won't have the gift certificate in time to give it to you. So you can make your wish list or ask for a gift certificate. So where to find that list? If you go at FrenchieStamps.com, right at the top where it says shop, click on that one, and then it's got a drop menu. You're going to see a Christmas wish list. It's right there. Just print it. You can print 20 of them, give it to your kids, your in-law, whoever, and then you're set to go. Okay, so that was my little spiel of that. Also, don't forget, for my Cyber Monday, I'm doing, oops, I'm going to fold this box. I'm doing grab bag. The grab bag, it's with $40 order with the hostess code that I got on my blog. And you know what? I should add it here, the hostess code. Let me, I can put it right now so you guys know what is the hostess code. So let me tell you what is the hostess code. Oops, 1 second there, and I'm going to give you the hostess code. I forgot to mark it down. So, but okay, it's 3 U J E V 2 E V 2 So 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, 3 UJEV 2E. With $40, with this hostess code, you're going to get a grab bag, at least a $10 value. I say at least a $10 value because it could be more. It won't be less. And then if you order it $75 or more with this hostess code, then your grab bag going to be $25 or more. So that's my Cyber Monday for you. And I got all kind of stuff. See, remember that of last year? I got ribbon. I got some trinkets. I got some two-way glue. I got some cardstock. I got embossing folder. I got paper. I got twines. Name it. I got all kind of stuff that I'm going to toss in a grab bag. I even get stuff that's not available anymore. So just place your order. This is going to be done tomorrow at noon. I just decided to keep it tomorrow till noon because we switched that 10%. So you can take advantage of both of them, and everything going to be mailed tomorrow afternoon. So everything going to be mailed tomorrow afternoon of my goodies. Okay, now we're going to start our banner. Like I said, this one here, the paper in the back, it is from the Christmas farmhouse paper. So that's the one that I use here. And this is the gray granite ribbon. So we're going to do a different one tonight. And you see I use those droplets there also. And this one, it's linen thread. I got all the supplies listed on my blog for this. Tonight, it's about the same. It's just I'm using a different paper, and it's going to be in a different tone. A little bit more vintage or rustic that I'm going to say. Now, I'm using the chipboard that come in the back of, it used to come in the back of our designer series paper, the specialty paper. That, if you don't have any and if you need some piece of that, if you place an order, I can add some in your grab bag. Just let me know. I would be more than happy to add some in your grab bag. I got lots and lots of them. Okay. So this here measure 4 by 5 and a quarter, I think. Let's measure twice. Okay. So it is 4 by 5 and a quarter. So your chipboard, it is 5 by 5 and a quarter. Now, I did the same size this time. Instead of gray granite, we're using soft suede. You're going to need 3 of that to put in between your ribbon. So now this is ready. Before we're going to get started, I'm going to share with you what how I prepare my paper, and some of it need to be done. So I'm going to share how to do, see the carper on this? So what I done, I use my Versamark, and I did my 3 paper, and this paper, it's from All Is Bright. I'm going to get my, whatever it's called, copper embossing, and I'm going to, oops. Even if you get some there, don't worry. We want it kind of rustic. So I'm taking my Versamark and just go on the side. And I did that on all 4 sides of the paper. I pre-done some because I didn't think you wanted to watch me do the whole thing. See? And if you get big chunk that you think it's too much, you can always take a brush and remove it. But you know what? I like it that way. I like it that it's very mixed around. Now we're going to emboss this. I love this paper. It's that Boca and that All Is Bright. I just love that paper. Okay, so that is done. We make sure up here. Here we go. So now you're going to need 3 of these paper, okay? So 1, 2, and 3. Voila, the magic, it's done. Now, the next one, I'm using the color doily in the big catalog. Again, all the supplies for this, it's listed on my blog, except this, it was different paper and the copper embossing there. So now with, I thought I had, well, that is funny because I thought I had partial done. Maybe not. Okay, I guess not. I thought I did partial. So now the same thing for this here on your doily. Let me just push this so then I won't stretch so much. Here we go. So the same thing, you're going to do this on the side of your doily. I do about half of it here. Tap this. Now we're going to emboss this. Okay, now we're going to do the other half. And don't worry if it's smear off and that. I think that just gives the character. Absolutely gives some character. Okay, now we're going to emboss the other half. Here we go. So now I think you can see the doily. I got that copper edge to it. So now you're going to do 3 of them. So now I got the 3 done. I cut the 3 from winter wood in old olive and sponge it in old olive. And when I say I sponge it, you see I smear ink on it pretty much. That's what I done. So now I had to do that in advance or I would have to set it also. We're going to use copper on this. I was debating copper or what should I do? Copper? You know what? We're going to do dazzling diamond. Yeah, just like the other 3. I think it's going to, I thought this going to make it look older, but I think the dazzling going to look better on the 3. So let's do that. Okay, now I get just, when you work with embossing powder, sometimes you get a little bit of embossing powder gets in there. Okay, so I got my, this, and then I'm going to need some 2-way glue. And I need, get my silicone mat here. And I'm going to do just a tiny bit of glue here. This is the Tombow glue, the multi-purpose glue. And I need a brush. Let me look for, oops. Let me move that there. I need a drop of water. You just need a tiny bit of water. And somebody asked me the other day, why are you putting water? If you leave your Tombow like that, it's too thick to put your dazzling. So now I'm just mixing that with my water. And then we're going to put for our dazzling here. And this, oh, I want to push these up though. Here we go. And then I'm going to put the glitter on this side and then we're going to do the other side. So let's put the glitter on this. And you don't see no glue. It's almost like when we had the 2-way glue. Oh, by the way, the 2-way glue, I get some in the grab bag too. All the grab bag, though, I don't want to say you're going to have this and that because it's going to be all different. It's all overstock that I had. Some of it it's discontinued and so on. Now I'm going to put some in the bottom. So it's going to be a surprise when you get it. Just like when you go at the store and at the checkout, sometimes they get grab bag. You never know what it's going to be in. The only thing that I can promise you, it's going to be a value of $10 plus with an order of $40 and an order of $75 or more, it's going to be at least $25 or more. Just going to add a bit more here. Here we go. Et voila. See, very, very little 3. Those things, I like to pop them up and then push it up. And this is winterwood dye. Here we go. Now we're going to leave that there. And just because I didn't plan to do this, let me go shove this in the water because I don't want to scrub an hour after live. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to build our thing, and it's kind of quick. I got a piece of grid paper here that I use. And what I done with my grid paper, I did a mark from the 2-inch all the way to the 6-inch. And then at the, well, this would be at 7 3/4, I did a straight line. And you will understand why I done that in a minute. Now, I was debating on the what I'm going to use with that for ribbon. And I finally decide that I'm using the crumb cake. This one is not as wide than the other one, but that was the best paper that I can do. So I just going to put the first one right here at my line there. Oops. So, because it's going to put right there at the 4 and the 8, because it's 4-inch. So I wanted that right in the center. Let me push that up a bit. Okay, this way. Now I'm going to take my tumble glue here. And you know what? You can use tear and tape or fast fuse if you have some, or tear and tape would work great too. I got some here. Well, I think I do. Yeah, I do. So you could take your tear and tape and put it here. And now let me make sure this is pressed good. Now I'm going to lift this up. Voila. Or you can, if you get fast fuse, you can use fast fuse also. So our tumble will work. It's just I wanted to dry faster for my live. So this here, the end, you want to make sure it's in the center. That's why it was important for me to have something that I can line up my my ribbon and I know it's straight. So then press that hard. So then you know it's straight. Now, what you're going to do is lift this one, put that right there at the edge. And you can always mark your 4 and 8. So then you know that you know where to go. And you know what? Let's mark that just because I think that would be a lot better explanation. So then you can see. So the 8-inch, it's right there. So it's 8 and 0 at the top. And then the 4 and then the 4. So then you know that, oops, you know that your chipboard need to be in between that. So now I'm going to lift that up here, right at my line that I put at 7 3/4 there. You want to line that straight. You're going to take your next chipboard. Let's move that at the top. You're going to put it right at the line in the center there. That now this is important where you're going to put it because you want, oops. No, it's not there. Your line right at the bottom. I'm sorry. Line it up right at the bottom. Oops, you don't see me there. Here we go. You want to line up your chipboard right at the bottom at your line. So really here, oops, let's move that. What you get here, you get a quarter that's F-inch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You get exactly 1 inch in between. So that's why you want to keep that straight like that. So you know how to, the next one, it's going to be the same length. So straight there. And this one right at your line that you mark at 7 3/4 there. Now we're going to, you can use tear and tape. I'm just using fast fuse right now because it's going faster to be live here. Now you're going to take your ribbon. Make sure it's straight there, straight there. Now I'm holding my hand on this one and on this one. Put my finger on the ribbon, and I want to pull that snug, very snug. And then put my finger there and rub. Voila. So now that is done. Now we got one more to do. So again, it's going to go right at the line here. Make sure you're straight on each side. You're going to take the other chipboard if I can find it. Here it is. It's hiding under my soft suede. Are you still in the view? Yeah, still in the view there. So again, you're going to line this one straight at the bottom there. So then both of them got the same width in between. Oh, 1 second. Here we go. If you get glue on the side, just remove it. Now put your finger at the top again. We're doing the same thing. Pull this snug up. Make sure you keep this straight though. And right here. I want to make sure I'm about the same here. Okay. Oh, make sure it's snug. Voila. So that is, and then this here, we're just going to cut that right there. That was the more challenged thing. Put it that way. The rest going to go zoom. Done. So now I'm going to take my tumble glue. And you get the fat part. I like to use the fat part for that. And make sure you put some on top of your ribbon too. And the edge, that's where the edge that sometimes we're afraid to put some. You up here, it was lifting here a bit. I'm going to make sure I get some there. You want to, oops, now I get plenty. You want to make sure you get plenty on the edge because that's where you get more stress on any type of project, really. Okay, now I got that. I'm going to take my piece of soft suede that measure 5 1/4 by 4. And now we're going to put that straight on the top of this. Oh, I get glue there. Sorry. Press that arc. Okay, I get, you know what? I got glue on my hand. I need a BB wipe here. Okay, it's dry, so let me wet this a bit. Okay, so we get one done. Now we're going to go with the other one. Oops. Maybe I should have brought more glue here. You know what? I got more glue. No use to get crazy about that. Here we go. I can fuss with empty those thing of glue when I'm not live, right? Okay, now this gonna, here we go. Oh, now we're talking. Here we go. I was almost feeling I was at the gym pulling some weight trying to get the glue. It's still plenty in it. It's just at the end it's more. Here we go. Make sure you get some at the edge. Now we're going to take another piece. Thank you so much all for sharing. Thank you, thank you. And make sure you check my blog on Thursday because that's when I gonna announce the winner. Okay, another thing that I did on the other one, I used the bone folder. Let me put this back here. And this is what I done. I really wanted that to stay bond very good on the chipboard. And don't worry, if I get glue there, it won't show. Now let's move that. Let's do the other one. Okay, now let's put this here. Here we go. Yeah, make funny sounds, right? Here, maybe you guys don't hear that. Here we go. Now, let's take our bone folder. Here we go. So now we get this done. Now with the all is bright, oops, all is bright, I put some dimensional in the back. So we're going to glue that on. It's hard to work on a banner that it's so long in the viewer because I feel I'm constantly off. Can you tell I get glue on my hand? So that's why everything gets stuck there. And you can put that very thick because, you know, it's going on the walls. So, and then we're going to put that right here. Then we're going to go with the next one. See, I pre-done some stuff because I figured you didn't have to watch me do 3 of the same. And you're going to say, wait a minute, Frenchie, it's white paper in the back. Wait, when I do the last one, you're going to see what. Because designer series paper, it's light, right? Except if you get the specialty paper. But if you get the regular designer series paper, it's more light. So for me, it was important that I did reinforce that. So what I did by reinforcing that, this is a piece of heavy with whisper cardstock, not the regular one, but the heavy whisper cardstock that measured 3 3/4 by 5. That is the same size than our designer series paper. So let me put some glue in the back of this. And I like to use Tombow for this also. And the reason it's because it is the same size. So if I don't put it right just the first time, I get time to move it around. Now we're going to glue this good. Now we're going to take dimensional. Still have some dust of the embossing. So I do the side for my center. Now let's, here we go. I just use my scissors and see it pull the backing so much quicker than trying to peel it all up. Just be careful when you remove it from your, oops, your scissors that you don't put your hand on the side of the blade. Here we go. I got it all. Now we're going to put that right here. Okay, now for the back, we need a thing to tie that up. What we're going to do is take a piece. I like gray granite in the back of that. It looks similar. So let me reach a piece of gray granite or crumb cake. Yeah, gray granite, it's better. Oh, none in there. 1 second. Okay, I just going to use about 1.25 inches by 3, and here we go. Just a little bit smaller. Now, what you want to do is take some fast fuse or tear and tape, whatever works for you. You just need a tiny little loop. A tiny little loop because we're going to pass another thing there to tie it up in the back. Make sure it's straight though. Here we go. Now you're going to make sure to reinforce this here, the top, because it's going to get hung up. So don't be afraid to put a lot of glue there. Take this, put that right here. And then this was, here we go. So now you're going to say, well, the loop, it's the wrong way. I tried to twist it and it was not doing the thing for me. So what I done, and to tie it up, I'm using the linen thread, but the one that it's braided. And what I done, we're going to do just a tiny little pass this here. And then put that here. I'm going to do a loop here. Oh, maybe I cut it too short. 1 second. I think I can do it. Even with the camera in my view, I think I can do it. Maybe you're going to see my head popping there, but that's all good, right? Okay, so now I got a good secure knot there. See? Gonna cut this. Now this needs to go under. That part needs to go eyed away. Come on. Come on, baby. Here we go. Almost. Voila. So now you get your little loop that's going to tie up right in where you're going to tie it up. So now we're going to do, we're going to decorate it. And the last thing, we're going to put the bow in. So we got the 3. You know what? Maybe I can do it sideways a bit. No, I'm going to have to. I'm going to put one there. Okay, so the letters, what I done, it's pre-cut them in copper, the foil copper, and then in soft suede. When you cut with the copper, because the copper, it's soft, so it's going to leave an imprint on the O, because the O, you get a line there to have the center. So you get a line there. What I done, if that's the case, you're going to put your, under a piece of paper, need a piece of paper so you don't scratch it, and take your bone folder and smooth that out. So that's going to take the line away. Maybe you're going to have a little bit left, but most of it's going to be smooth. And that it's not because your thing is defective. It's just have to keep the metal together. And see, you don't see that line anymore, barely. If you look very close, you could maybe see a little bit of the line, but really you don't see it. So now you're going to, you can use adhesive in the back. I didn't use the adhesive in the back. So I'm going to glue it. I'm going to use, oops, that's too much there. I'm going to use Tombow glue. And we're going to mount this one on top of the other. Turn this around. And then I'm using, for the letter on this one, the other one I use glue dot, not glue dots, but dimensional. The strip, the adhesive foam strip, it's thicker than the, what it's called, than the dimensional. So I wanted even more depth to it. So I'm adding these instead of the dimensional. Both are going to do the same trick. It's just this, it's a little bit higher. So now I got an idea. Okay, this time I'm going to put that more in the center because I know I got the bow there. So we're ready to start gluing. So I'm going to put it right in the center. The other one, I put it a little bit more at the top. This one, I'm going to put it right in the center. I'm going to use that with glue dots if I find them. Here they are. So this here, I'm just going to put a few glue dots in the back here. Going to put that right here. Now, I pre-cut in the dazzling sparkle glitter paper. I got some of that, and I got some in the copper. I don't know if I cut enough. We'll see. That with the sprig punch. So first, we're going to put our letter on top, and then we're going to see how much we want to add on. So I'm going to put my J right here. And if you want, you can always take some glue and put it in the back of this little dot, but I like it that it show loose. You can put all glue in the back of your doily. I don't want that. I want it plain. This here, I'm going to add glue dots. No, not glue dots, but dimensional. And we're going to use the mini dimensional for this, okay? So I'm going to have one right here, there. There. Oh, my dogs are going crazy outside. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the picture on Facebook that I put with them with the Christmas ad or their crazy dog. Yeah, I pretty much play dolls with them. And I was not a girl to play dolls, but those dogs are just so much fun. Then I'm going to put one right here. And one more, and that should be good. Going to put that right at the edge there. Okay, this is cockeye a bit, so I'm gonna turn this a little bit straighter. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna wait to put the decoration after. We're gonna see how much we need. We want to put all our letters first, and I swear that, oh, they're in front of me. I was looking for my glue dot again. I swear my eyes are shot tonight. Just shot, shot, shot. Oh, come here, you. Here we go. Now we're going to put that right here. G-J-O-Y. And I'm looking for my Y. I don't see it right now. It's around here, though, because I did it just before live. And we're going to put that right here. Okay, let's look for the Y. Oh, here it is, upside down. That's why I would not see it. Now we're going to do the Y. And again, we're going to glue this with glue dots. There we go. Put that, smack that right here. And I think when you play with those big layer, I just put a little layer there, but it gives so much more depth to the thing. Oh, this, I can see it's cockeye a bit. Here we go. Okay, so now we got the joy. Let's do our decoration. We're going to start with the bow at the top. What you're going to do, I call this a belly bow, so some of you are familiar to that. I'm going to get a piece of linen thread to ready. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to have a piece of linen thread here. Okay, I'm doing 4 fingers, okay? And I spread my fingers a bit. So that's 1, 2, oops, 2, 3 there. I got 3 loops there and 3 loops here. Is it more loops that I get? Yeah, I get 5. That's 3. Then we're going to go 4. And then we're going to go 5. Now we're going to squeeze this together like this. Cut this here. Now I'm going to use my linen thread and we're going to tie this in the center. So really we just do loops around. Don't worry. See, it came all apart there. Don't worry. We're going to start squeezing this here. Pull. We're going to set that in the center. So you see it set in the center. Do a good knot here. And I'm going to go around again just because, oops. Here we go. I just want to go around twice to make sure that it's secured there because linen thread, it's kind of light, right? So now we get this. Now what you're going to do, I call it the tails. So you're going to take all the tails, bring the tails down. Maybe I want to go this way. Okay, now I got all my tails down. Then you're going to take your bow and just spread it out a bit. See how simple this was? You can do more if you want or less, whatever you prefer. But see, it was very simple. Now, what I'm going to do, it's take one of, you can glue it with glue dots. That's what I done. You know what? That's what I'm going to do again. Let's do glue dots. So you can tie it up in that, but sometimes it won't tucker up. And so this year you want to put quite a few of glue dots because here we go. Now I'm going to come here and I'm going to put that right in the center there. So that's kind of cover this also. Then we're going to cut the tail a little bit. You want to keep some tails though. Et voila, see that beautiful bow that you got? I see some art, so that's good. So now we got that. Now the next bow, we're going to do for the O, we're going to do another bow, but this time a bow like that. And we're going to use linen thread. And, oops. So I like to take my linen thread, take a big piece here and just put that so I don't have the knots where it went around. So this time I just going to use 3 finger and tie it around my finger. And I'm going to do about 4 loops. I lost count, so we're going to say it's good. I didn't count it. And usually, to be honest, my friend, I never count. I just loop till I'm tired of looping or till I think it's thick enough. Now, another way that you can do this, you can fold this in 2. See this? Fold in 2. And make sure you don't mix your tail with that. Take this, pass it through this. Then you're going to bring that in the center. I like the other way better personally, but some people like this way better. So it's whatever works for you. I'm going to do a double knot again. Okay, now again. And when I say bring the tails down, you're going to see sometimes the tail going to go easier on one side than the other. So just look on which side it's going to bring easier down. Now I'm going to keep the tail at the bottom there, and we're going to, and if you see this one, it's very short, you can always pull on it. You can have different size loop also by just pulling. If you pull on one, like this one, it's long, I'm going to see where it comes. Okay, it's coming here. Then I can pull over here. So you can play with your loops and have different size loop. But I like this. I'm going to cut this. So that's my little bow. I call this Billy bow. because that's the one that I learned it from. So, and many people in the crafting know Billy. She used to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Here, oops, make sure that my tail here came in the front. I want my tail in the back. Tail in the back. Put that right on my O there. See? Voila. Now, the bottom bow, that I'm using the linen braided again, this time 3-finger. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, wait a minute. You want to have one end finish on this side and the other one there. So this is 2 and 3. Okay. Now this one is smaller. So when they're smaller with a thicker thing, it's a little bit trickier, but we're going to get it. I was looking at the other one I did. I thought it was 3. It is 3. Okay. And trust me, when you don't have to stay in the view of the camera, this is much easier to do. Much, much easier to do. Then I'm going to tie this up. Okay, see how off it is when I tie that? So that's when you want to take this and move that in your center. Tie that up. This one is too long. Oh, that's my tail here. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to do a double knot on this. And I see I'm going to have to shift it a little bit. No, I don't have to shift it. I think it's good. Let's spread those little bow. And this one going to get in the bottom here. Bring your tail down. Cut that. So just play with it a little bit. This one want to be stubborn here. Here we go. Now I got that beautiful little bow. How cool is that? Now we're going to take this and I'm going to put that right. That one, it's too close to that. I'm going to put this one right here. Switch that around a bit. So I want to make sure I get enough glue dots though, because you don't want it to come off. I'm going to put that right here. See how cute that is? Okay, next step, we're going to add our, now I just going to use glue dots. That's what I done on the other one. Oops. Maybe if you use glue dots, it's going to glue. If you don't use glue dot, it won't glue, right? Make sure it's not showing there. Here it is. Now for the O, I want to use some dazzling on the O. And then I'm going to do another one at the bottom. So you can mix match. You can do a lot more. You can decorate it a lot more, whatever, how much time you want to spend on or how much you want to put on. It's all optional. Here we go. Now the Y, I'm going to do the copper also. Here, I'm going to put this one going down. Voila. And I thought to mix 2 there. Yep. I'm going to put 2 there just because I feel like it. So what do you think of that so far? Do you like the banner? Here we go. Now, last step, but not least, Oh, another, if you don't like it to be on the wall, this is one that I did many, many years ago. So you can do just holes between your square or whatever you're going to cut it, and with chipboard also. And then you can put it on an easel on a mantle, I mean. So this is way, way, I mean, I was in Cheyenne and did kits for that. So it's way old, but today we were doing the Christmas decoration and I'm like, oh, I need to share that tonight. So you see, you can do many ways. You don't have to have it in, you can have it straight and so on. So here is what I done. Do you see the gold on that? I think you can see it. It is gold. So what I done, I used the dark soft suede, and I used uh, the fat tip, I call it, the brush tip, and just color it. You're gonna have to let it dry. It don't take that long, but it take a little bit. And then I thought to add a little bit of blings on this that is gold instead of just clear. Mm, here we go. Oh, we have to do the top too. No, I won't put some on the tree because then if I decide to put some on the tree, I would go and do like it's ornament, and I don't want to do that. So just mix them here and there, whatever you prefer. So now this match more that copper. It's a copper gold. It really, I love those hearts. Thank you, thank you. And then I'm going to remove this. I just love those little things. That is in the holiday catalog. Oops, come back here, baby. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I think that looked pretty good. And like I said, you could keep on decorating it more and more. So what do you think? You cannot see both, I mean, the whole way. So when I stand up, I'm gonna share with you. But here's the difference. See, it's the same thing that I did, but look how different it looks. It's just different the look that you want. So again, leave me a comment, share my broadcast. One's going to be a winner from YouTube and one's going to be a winner from Facebook. So let me very special. And you know what? After you get your big letter, it don't cost you much. A little bit of ribbon, your doily, it don't cost you much to make it after you get the initial of your letters and your die. So let me flip you here. And this way, okay, let me share with you both of them done at a distance. Let me pull this. Pull this. See? Oh, this one needs to be. So what do you think? I think it's very rich and very, very lovely. Oops, I lift the wrong one every time. So I hope it was worth your Cyber Monday to join me. I think those projects are very, very cute. So again, I will be live on Facebook Thursday night. That's going to be Frenchie Create on the Fly. YouTube, if you're not familiar with that, I go live every Thursday on Facebook. It's called Frenchie Create on the Fly. That it's really create on the fly. I never know what I'm going to make. I just pop in and decide to play with some stamping ink. So I hope that I inspire you to make some of do-it-yourself Christmas present. And don't forget about my Cyber Monday. It's going to end tomorrow at noon. And it's with $40 before tax and shipping with the hostess code that, oh, here it is. It is 33UJEV2E. That you're going to get a grab bag. It's going to be mix of a bit of this and a bit of that and some many things. So a value of $10 with $40 of order, or with a note of $75 or more, you will get $25 value. And all will be shipped tomorrow late afternoon. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're going to join me Thursday night. And if you missed some of my marathon for Black Friday, they are both on YouTube and Facebook. Just look in my queue, and then it's going to be right there. So thank you, and have a lovely day, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye for now.